conditional probability halfway. And this morning we have done 3 diagrams and contingency table, right? Up to question 5, isn't it? Right. So today, which question are we doing? Brian, 6. 5 is right?
5 discussed already.
Okay, let me go through 6 first with all of you. 6 also done already actually, right? Halfway up. So this one talking about 9 tickets with the number 1 to 9. 3 tickets are drawn at one at a time. So we find the probability that 2 combination here, odd, even, odd, or even, odd, even. So actually I list down the combinations of O1, E2, O3. What does that mean? It means that the first ticket we draw is odd number, second ticket even number, third ticket odd number again. This is the first combination. Plus second combination E1, second odd number, and third back to even again. So what's the answer here? Later some of you show the answer. Okay. B, a manufacturer purchased 2 machines, A and B. The probability A machine lasts 5 years is 4 or 5. And the probability that B machine lasts 5 years is 3 or 4. So see, there are 2 different machines, A and B. So we know that machine A and machine B are what? Independent. Whether the machine A can last for 5 years or not does not depend on machine B. 2 different machines. Imagine 2 different persons. They are independent. So what's formula we use? Multiplication rule, right? Okay, find the probability both machines last for 5 years. You know to write in simple. 2, only machine A, which means machine B don't last for 5 years. Why not? How do you write that? So if you write, let A, machine A last for 5 years. A bar, machine A don't last for 5 years. If you let B, machine B last for 5 years, then the B bar, machine B don't last for 5 years. Why not? Use the symbol, easier. Okay, part 3, at least one machine. At least one machine. It never mentioned whether A or B, right? So how do you write? At least means it could be one machine lasts for 5 years, or both machines also last for 5 years. So how do you write? A lasts for 5 years and B bar don't last for 5 years, or A don't last for 5 years and the B lasts for 5 years. Okay, as long as one machine lasts for 5 years, or both also last for 5 years. A lasts for 5 years and B also lasts for 5 years. Am I right? It could be either one or both also last for 5 years.
Sir, you have to record.
Sorry?
You didn't record.
Okay. Everybody is so focused. Okay, I repeat. Machine A lasts 5 years is 4 or 5. Machine B lasts 5 years is 3 or 4, the probability. So they are independent because 2 machines, whether they last or not, does not depend on each other. Right? There are no condition there. So we let A as a machine last for 5 years. A bar means the machine A don't last for 5 years. Okay, opposite. Then we let B, machine B last for 5 years. B bar will be probability that machine don't last for 5 years. So the question part 3 say at least one machine. At least one machine. You never mention A or B. So you have to consider all the combination. Like this morning we learn all the same combination that give you the same condition. So here, A lasts for 5 years and B don't last for 5 years. Okay, or A don't last for 5 years and then the B have to last for 5 years. Or both last for 5 years. A and B last for 5 years. Any more combination? No more, right? A bar and B bar cannot because both also don't last for 5 years. So you try to get an answer. Neither machine lasts for 5 years. Neither means A don't last for 5 years and B also don't last for 5 years. Both don't last for 5 years. Question number 7. Let's discuss the question first. Then we go to straight presentation. A pair of dice is told. What's the probability of scoring a total of 7 points? Throw a pair means you throw 2 die, right? So one die can show you either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second die also can show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you throw 2 die at once, and then what's the combination that can give you the scoring of total 7? What are the combination you get 7? 1, 6. What else? 2, 5. Sorry, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. At least down only, some only. So the first number represent the first die. The second number represent the second die number. Always remember 1, 6 meaning first number, first die 1, second die you get, you get 6. Total is 7. Example Then can I say 6, 1? Can. First die 6, second die 1. You never mention first die or second die must always fix number 1. You never mention unless it's mentioned then you have to be very careful already. Then what else? 2, 5. 5, 2. 3, 4. 4, 3. What else? No more. So you go and find it out. Now, the first die you throw and the second try you throw together, are they independent or dependent? Everyone, you think you throw 2 die together, do you think the first die and the second die number are affected by each other? No, right? Independent. This is independent. Unless you do cheating. You do cheating, then every time you get the same number, then then that's dependent already. Okay. Right. B. In 2 tosses of a pair of pair dice, find the probability of scoring total 7 once. At least once, twice. What does that mean? When you throw 2 dice, the probability of scoring 7 is only once. Which means many times you throw, right? Right? Many times you throw many combination, but the scoring of 7 is only once. At least once. It could be more than 1 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times. And then twice only. This is the answer. I hope everyone have tried already. Okay, so we go to the Jamboard. Look at 6 and 7. You have tried already, right? Okay, so as I said, I hope don't just come and copy the answer. Should be able to try it. So question number 6. Whose answer is it?
It's mine, sir.
Brian,
Yes.
is it correct, the answer 6A? Let me check first. You check already, right?
Hmm.
0.2778. 5/18. So this is the combination. Anyone don't understand? Okay, nobody. I explained already, right? First number odd, even odd, or even odd, even. So you have to find the probability for even, sorry, odd number 509, then even number 408, and the third one back to odd again 407. Because this one no replacement, right? Is there any replacement?
No.
Question 6A. Because when you take the number already, you cannot get back the same number, right, everyone? The ticket 1 to 9. When you buy the ticket already, right, you cannot get back the same number ticket. So actually, this is dependent. So 5/9, the next one 4/8. You see the total less and less already. 9 become 8, 8 becomes 7. This is dependent. The second combinations, even, odd, even. So even number 4/9. Then the second one you get odd number 5, not affected by the total become 8 because the number you buy even, the next one become 8 number already. And then the third one becomes 7 because each time you buy the number cannot be used really. And then to get the second time even number, first time you buy even, so the second time become 3 even number also getting lesser. Oh, yeah. Right, part 2, B1. What's your answer? Talk about both machine last for 5 years. Brian, you want to explain?
Wait, 6B. Both machines will last for 5 years. So they say the probability of A, which will last for 5 years, is 4/5, and B will last 5 years is 3/4. So when they want both machines to last 5 years at the same time, then 4/5 times 3/4, then I get 3/5.
You see, Brian, this morning I see some of you ask me, in exam, if I don't write anything, can I just write number like that times and get the answer? I understand what you do, but you must let this, you write down at least this one, right? PA is 4/5, A bar means 1/5, PB, machine last 5 years 3/4, so PB bar is 1/4. Right? At least you write down there. Then you define your PA. A is what? Probability a machine lasts for 5 years. B, probability a machine lasts for 5 years. At least you write down. The way you all write, just write the number.
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
Then you all expect to get full mark. Okay we give full mark, but the actual way to really answer statistics, you must have the head and the tail. Right? Try to, you all have to learn how to write completely. We don't expect perfect, but at least do something like this.
Okay.
So mission A and mission B, both. So 3/5. Part 2. only machine A. So 405 and machine B don't last. So B bar 104. Part 3. At least one machine. So this one is A last, B don't last, right? Or this one is B last, this one A don't last. This one is both last. So added up, times added up, 19/20. And the last part for neither last. So A don't last, B don't last. Here. Times 1/20. Okay, everyone? So that's question number 6. Check answer for 0.05. Okay, lah, correct. Okay, number 7. Who's turn now? Any volunteer? Any of you want to share answer? Number 7. Haven't done. Anyone have done? Anyone don't know how to do? Okay, you type in the chat box if you don't know how to do. If you need help, you type yes or no. Can you see in the chat box? Anyone need help? You type yes. If you don't type yes, that means that you no need help. Everybody need help. All right. Question 7.
Sir, this is mine. I'm not sure the correct way to do it.
The answers are given, right? Okay, so a pair of fair dice is toast 1. What is the probability? Total is 7. So just now I write down already, ma. The combination that you can get 7. Now, whenever you throw 2 dice or a pair of dice, what is the sample space? You all remember what is called sample space, right? Can you list down all the outcome? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, up to what? 1, 6, right? After that, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, up to 2, 6. So you repeat until 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, up to 6, 6. So together, what is your total sample space? Remember this one? How many? 30? 36, right, everyone? So when we want to find the probability, we must always divide by 36. Now, out of this pairing, 36 pairing here, right? Which one give us total 7? That's why I list down already, right? 1, 6. You let. Now, this is how you define. Remember, you must use the symbol. Again, I don't see any symbol here. Let 7 event score what? Scoring total of 7 points. So we use this 7 as a symbol. Okay, so how do you write this P7? You must divide by what? 30? 6 altogether. Remember the definition for probability. So how many of them got combined become 7? 1, 6. That's not what they're right. 1, 6, 6, 1, 2, 5, 5, 2. All are here, right? 3, 4, 4, 3. Any more? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 out of 36. 1/6. Any more question? Okay, B. So two doses of a pair of dice. What's the meaning? Two doses. Every time you throw two dice, first toss you throw two dice, second toss also two dice. So that is meaning two tosses of a pair of dice. Now find the body of scoring 7 once only. You throw two tosses, so you score 7 only one time. At least one, and then 2 times. Can I give you all another 1 minute? We'll try to answer this. The answer is correct here, right? But the way you're right is not appropriate. I would say that you must define your event. See, define your event. Easier to write. Okay. Let's say you throw once. Once you get 7, which means 7 is the first toss you get 7 total, and the second toss is not 7. The total is not 7 because you define. Remember this one? You define 7 as what? Event of scoring 7. The combined two dice number is 7. This is what we get here. This is one time you throw. First toss, you throw 2 dice. But now you got 2 toss. So another combination is your first die, the first toss, we call it tosses now. The first tosses, you don't get 7, the total. And your second toss, this time you get what? 7 total. 1 and 2 represent first toss and second toss. So 1 here means first toss. 2 means second toss. 7 means the combination is you get 7 up. Understand? So your answer is this one. Anybody need help? Once I write this, you understand already, right? Okay, part 2. Part 2 was the question. 2 of them, sorry. At least once, at least once means what? At least once. At least one toast. Doesn't matter whether 1 or second toast. Give total 7. So how do you write? Seven, you get 7 once, only 1 toast, or you get 7 twice, at least once. So either you get 1 toast is 7 or both also 7. Let's call at least. At least means minimum. 1 toast or both toasts also can get 7. Now for 1 time of the toast to get 7 is given by this one now. Part 1 already. So this is the answer you get from part 1. Then you plus 2 times toast, you get 7. So how do you write? First toast you get 7, and your second toast also 7. So you plus this one, 7, you get first toast, you get 7. Second toast, you get 7. 1/6 times 1/6. So the total is here. This is first, second toast also 7. So you plus this one. This value is from here. Plus this value, you get this value. And the last one, twice. First toast, second toast is total 7. Which is this one, no? Yeah. Anybody need me to repeat again for this one? So you take note. First toast, second toast. Then you understand. Okay, after this, you go and do your past year question. This morning I mentioned that do more past year question. There are a lot of past year there. If you're not sure whether your answer is correct, you can always check with your friends, or you can ask me for my group lah. For other group, then you have to check with people. Yeah. Now let's go to tree diagram number 8. There's no answer here. Whose turn is this? Anyone of you want to try? Take picture and post it lah. Have you all tried or not? Yes, try it. Can get answer? Cannot get answer. Which part? Any of you need help? Number 8. So number 7 finish. Can we go to tree diagram? Okay, question 8. I think some of you need help. So can I give you 1 minute? Some of you can get answer, I know. Some of you still cannot get an answer. Can I give you 1 more minute to try again? Don't give up so easily lah. If you try 1 time, you cannot get the answer, then you say very tough. Now this morning, what do we learn? Branches. We draw the branches, right? Right. So you do read the question here. The branches can be 2 branches or 3 branches, or 4 and even more. But for your level, 2 or 3 branches. Okay. And then I say the total of the branches probability must equal to 1. Okay. And then the last part, you have to calculate the what? Joint probabilities. Joint probabilities. So you have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, whatever. Then the last here, you must write your joint probabilities. You have to calculate. Number 9 also. Can somebody post the answer there? Number 10 also. You see how fast? If you can present it fast, then we can cover everything. Those of you have finished, you can post your answer. Don't need to wait. Wow, whose answer is this?
It's mine.
Rachel. Rachel, what is all this? P, and then got F, is it? What is that means?
Pass and fail.
Oh, pass and fail. Alice, Betty, Catherine take economy test. Probability to pass So probability at least pass. If at least pass 1 or 2, at least don't pass is 1 or 2. If Betty pass 2 or 3, probability Betty don't pass is 1 or 3. Probability Catherine pass is 3 or 4. So the probability Catherine don't pass is 1 or 4. Oh. Okay. Now draw a tree diagram, write out the sample space. Okay, so let's see. Rachel, this is the answer. Pass, fail. Stage 1. This is Alice. Alice pass, Alice can be failed. So this is half here. Second person, Betty. Now, Alice pass or fail doesn't matter, right? Betty still can pass or fail. These two persons are what? Independent. Whether Betty pass or fail doesn't matter one. It does not depend on Alice. Unless you say, if your friend fail, I must follow fail also. Can or not? If your friend say pass, if your friend pass there, I must follow him pass. If my friend fail, never mind, I also follow him fail. No such thing, right? Whether your friend pass or fail, you have to study also. So they are independent. So that means if Alice pass half, Betty can be pass or fail also, right? So Betty pass is what? 2 over 3. That means fail 1 over 3 lah. Anyone do understand? Can Then if Alice fail, Betty still can pass also, right? Independent. So this one is also 2 over 3. Fail also 1 over 3. Okay, third person is Catherine. So again, whether Alice pass or Betty pass or even they fail, Catherine just take the exam. She can pass or fail also, right? So just follow. Catherine pass is 3 over 4. Even Alice pass, Betty fail, pass, both of them pass, but Catherine, if then she doesn't study, she can fail also 1 over 4 lah. You see, total for each branch must be always 1. Okay. The third scenario, Alice pass, Betty fail, but Catherine still can pass 3 over 4, or fail 1 over 4. So the third scenario, Alice fail now, but Betty pass, Catherine can pass also. So still 3 over 4, fail 1 over 4. And the last scenario, Alice fail, Betty pass, fail, both also fail. Catherine pass 3 over 4, and 3 of them fail also 1 over 4 here. So what is our joint probabilities? Remember, I have to calculate this, right? PPP, all pass. So how do you write here? You can take half times 2 over 3 times 3 over 4. The next one, GPF. So half times 2 over 3 times 1 over 4. Okay, PFP, PFF, FPP, FPF, FFP, and FPF, sorry, and the last one, FFF. Okay, this one is FFP, FFF. So each of these joint probabilities you have to write down. They are altogether 8. Okay, next question. Calculate the probability two of them fail the test. You never mention the name. You just mention two of them. Again, now I repeat. He never mentioned who is who. They never mention the name, but I just mentioned two of them. So from your term probabilities, you must find those with the sample space of two fail. So which one is two fail? Two fail means FF lah. So which combination got two F1? What is this? Ratio. You want to explain a bit? What is this?
The
Oh,
A.
Alice. B is Patty. C is
Hi.
Katrina.
Yes.
Okay. Proceed. This means what?
Few.
Patty fail, Catherine fail.
Ah.
Alice pass. Which combination is this? PFF. Is it?
Yes.
PFF. This one now. So you all see the branches correctly, yeah. Second combination. What is this?
FPF.
Betty pass, Alice and Catherine fail. Is it? So this one should be F pass F. This one is pass fail fail. As long as two F, as long as two F, okay, because the question say 2% fail. Okay, the last one. Alice fail, Betty fail, but Catherine pass. So this is what? Fail, fail, pass. So this is your, you find the jump probability here. Okay, remember you calculate the 8 outcomes there. You find FFP here. FFP is here. Half times 203 times 304. Half times 103 times 304. Correct. Anyone don't understand? Okay, so these are the three possible outcomes that give us two fail. Other than that, cannot really. Next, find the probability at least two of them pass. At least means what? Two pass or three of them pass. At least here minimum. So it can be two pass or three of them also pass. If one person pass, cannot. So two pass means you must find those with two PR, one fail, two PR, any combination. It never mention the name of, so you must know, you must check. As long as any two pass here, you see from your joint probability, right? Any two pass, one fail, you can take, add it up. And the last one, three passes. Three passes means the first one now. Pass, pass, pass. Am I right? Yeah. So what do you get? You see this one? As I mentioned, two passes at least. So this one, Alice pass, Betty pass, then Catherine must fail long. PPF, which one? PPF. So you take half times 2 or 3 times 3 or 4. Then the second combination, Alice pass, Betty fail, Catherine pass, PFP. So which one is PFP? But Alice pass, Betty fail, and Catherine pass. So half times 103 times 3 or 4. Okay, sorry, times, yeah, correct. Half times 103 times 3 or 4. Okay, the third combination, 3 of them pass also. PPP. Oh, so it should be the first one, no? Pass, pass, pass. 102 times 203 times 3 or 4. No? This answer. And another combination is Alice fail, Betty pass, Catherine pass. FPP. FPP means fail, pass, pass. Fail, pass, pass. So half times 203 times 3 or 4. Add it up. This is the answer. Any question from others? If you know how to do this question, the rest of the question should be okay with you, including your past year. So make sure your branches is correct. Label is correct. The probability is correct. Write your joint probabilities correct. Multiply correctly. Anybody need me to repeat? Okay, all right. So number 9. I'm not sure everyone have done or not, but try not to see the answer. See, the answer is here, right? Yeah, the answer is correct, but I don't hope everybody copy this from the screen. Maybe I give you 1 minute to try. Don't see the answer first, then we discuss together. So Shyam, okay, I hope everyone have done that. Now, let's read the question. Usually for this type of question, the sentences very long one, like a long story one. So what you all need to do, you have to read carefully and try to get the picture out, because you need to draw in a tree, right, with branches. So you must know stage 1, stage 2, what are the variable are we talking about here, and then you must know what is the probability for each branches. So if you look at this question carefully, it say that one items that after the production process is completed, they are going for the testing automatically. But it's not known the test whether it's completely reliable or not. So what happened now? The experiment or the experience shows that 85% is satisfactory, and then 50% is defective. So based on this first sentence, you can get two what branches, right? What are the branches? Satisfactory and defective. The second thing you need to remember, this morning I mentioned that you must label your definition. So we let as production is satisfactory. S means satisfactory. D means what? Effective. Defective means spoiled long. Satisfactory means good lah. So use symbol, easier. Then the probability, now the first branches we know is satisfactory and defective. Now we go on with the question. The probability that a satisfactory item fail the test 0.07. What does that mean? Even though the item is satisfied, right? It doesn't mean it will pass the automatic test. Still can fail the automatic test. 0.07. And those with defective one, if we fail the automatic test, even worse, the probability is 0.97. So the second sentences tell us what? Second stage, which is what? Pass the automatic test and fail the automatic test. So how do you write your definition? Based on whose answer is this?
Me, Chiu.
Wilan.
Yeah.
No. So what do you define? F is what? Fail
I
the
don't
automatic
fail
test.
the automatic test.
How about pass the automatic test?
Yes.
Oh, you put F bar lah.
Yeah. And then
Okay. Everyone,
F.
if you put F is fail the test, F bar means pass the test automatically. Any question for that? All right, so you see this is the correct way to define your definition. So we let draw a label probability tree diagram, and then part B, we answer one by one here. Okay, let's look at Brilliant tree here. Stage 1, satisfied product 0.5, defective product 0.15 lah. How we know 0.15, Brilliant?
Oh, how to know?
How do you get 0.15 here?
The test have
1 minus 0.85 lah. It's actually mentioned
but
here.
the test also got 15%.
It's mentioned there, or you take total 1 minus this up. It's also given anyway. Okay. Stage 2. This is passing automatic test. So whether you satisfy or defective item doesn't matter. It can pass or it can fail, or it can pass the automatic test. Don't confuse. F bar means you don't fail. You don't fail means you pass. Okay, don't confuse. I'm worried some of you very confused already. Fail means F bar means don't fail. Don't fail means pass. Everybody okay? All right, now, this morning we learned, what is this? Conditional probability, right? If you know how to use the symbol, go ahead. But this morning I mentioned that some people, they don't know how to write the condition. Which one is condition, which one is the fail or not fail. So what they do, just write the number only, 0.07, 0.93, and so on. How we know this is 0.07? Okay, interpret. Satisfied, and it's mentioned here, right? Those satisfied and fail 0.07. So you look at the branches here, satisfied and fail. So this one is 0.07. Which means if the production is satisfied, then the second branch here not fail, 0.93. You take 1 minus 0.07. Usually question only give you one side branches. How to find the other one? You take 1 minus lah. Am I right? Okay, everyone. The total branches must be always 1. Okay, if you want to write the condition, this is how you write. Fail condition S, which means remember the condition must happen first, right? Last week we learned. So satisfied is a condition, but still fail the test, 0.07. In other words, the second branches here, satisfied, but F bar means don't fail the automatic test, 0.93. Then you calculate your joint probabilities, 0.85 times 0.07, 0.0595. The second joint probability, 0.85 times 0.93, you get 0.7905. Yeah. Now, and then second scenario, those with defective also can fail or don't fail. So here it says that 0.97 fail. Those with the defective one. So that means don't fail, 0.03. And this is how you write your conditional probability. So your times are okay. So if you again, if you really don't know how to write the condition, then forget about it. Just write the number, but make sure your branches is correct. And your joint probability must modify correctly. Okay, Guilan, what is your first question?
Yes. First question. Fail the test.
So how do you write?
How do I write? I just add on fails result.
You don't write like this.
Yeah.
This morning I changed already, right? If you want to write a condition, you must multiply PS times this plus this one, PF condition D times PD. Then only you can write this.
Oh.
Remember this morning or last week also we learned that PS, if it is condition S, you must times PS. If your condition is D, you must times PD. Remember we call it what? Bayes. Everyone still remember this morning we learned Bayes theorem? You look at your notes now, you have to write this one. So that's why if you worry you write wrongly, anyway, your answer is still correct because this is the important one. PF fail. You see the fail here? This one fail and this one fail, right? This one F bar you don't see. Fail can be from S, satisfied. Fail can be from defective. So you must consider this one, fail and satisfied, and then you must consider fail and defective. So you have to take this one plus this one. Anyone have any questions? This morning we learned that. Anyone have any question? You can ask now. Good. All right. Everybody is understand? Effective given that. What this is what means? Remember I say when you see the word given that or if, this is what condition. So what's your condition? Fail the test. So how do you write? F is your condition. And your event is what? Effective. Everyone, make sure you okay with the symbol. Wilan, what's your answer? Correct. So the formula, everybody already know, right? D and F divided by PF. Always divide by conditional probability, which is fail the test. Okay, D and F, probability D and F, you can check from here. Where is it? 0.1455 divided by PF. Now PF, you get it from here. 0.205. So you divide. Now, everybody, if you do part B here wrong, if your PF wrong, right? You put inside here PF also wrong, right? So your final answer also wrong. Part 3. Satisfactory given that it does not fail the test. Does not fail. If fail is F, does not fail means what? F bar. This is what according to Guillain. Okay, because Guillain use F bar. If you use other symbol, everyone, then you follow your own symbol. Make sure you know what is your symbol. Okay, that's why you must learn how to write the definition, the symbol. So what's the event? Satisfactory. Wilan, your answer?
Yes, the answer 0.9943.
So we have this PS and not fail divided by what? P not fail. Probability does not fail the test. Okay. So satisfied and not fail. Which one? Satisfied and not fail. 0.7905 divided by not fail. How to find P probability not fail?
Using 1
Minus
0.205.
Remember, everyone, complement rules. PF bar is 1 minus PF. PF is here, but so divide. It's the answer. Okay, it's here. The last one. Satisfactory or does not fail. This one, oh, go back to last week. What do you learn? You see the or means what? Addition rule, right? Addition rule can be what? Mutually or non-mutually. Oh, so how do you write here? Satisfactory or does not fail. Does not fail means F bar lor. Okay, we go through slowly, everyone, one by one. So make sure you define your symbol, and then you learn how to write in symbol. And then the formula, definitely you have to know lor. Okay. So S or F bar, addition rule, right? So now the next thing is this mutually or non-mutually? Remember the addition formula? So PS plus PF bar. Why you need to minus back, Wilan?
S,
Why do you need to minus this one?
because you want or, so no need add in the overlap.
Remember everyone? Because this one non-mutually. Non-mutually means that actually can happen together, right, everyone? So you add one time here, two times, actually twice already. So you must minus back. If they can happen together, remember? So you must minus back again, one time now. Where the probability, the intercept point here not equal to 0, there must be something here. This one can happen together, overlap. So this is what? PS 0.85 plus PF bar 0.795 minus S and F bar 0.7905. This is the answer. Full mark. So this is done mutually, can happen together. Question 10. No, I've been talking a lot already. Can I take a, I will leave to the next person. Whose answer is this? No answer. Okay, I give you 1-2 minutes. You all try. Anyone can take picture. Those of you have finished already, you can upload.
So what does the C means?
Sorry?
C.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Given that this is a condition, the loan has been approved. Right, the loan application has been employed for only 1 year. What is the probability the person repay the loan? Have you read the whole question?
Yeah.
Have you draw the tree?
Yes.
Can I show your answer?
But I not yet do C.
Oh, you haven't done yet. Then you
A and B I have
paper,
already done,
take a
but
picture.
C I don't know how to do.
Try again.
Okay.
This is a condition probability. I don't want to give the answer straight away. Because you see, I don't want to give the answer straight away. As I mentioned, you are not supposed to come here and copy everything. After the lecture, if you have time now, just now you can try some of the questions. So if you don't have time yet, never mind. Let's read the question. I still give you time to do it. Okay, so everyone, you look at here. I'm not sure whether you'll try it. Don't see the answer first. Try not to see the answer first. At least you know how to draw the branches, and also define what? Define the symbol. I'm not sure whose answer is this. Whose answer is this? Painful.
Mine.
Oh, Brian. Now, you see, Brian used L, M, P, U. Okay, I'm sure there's a meaning for all these symbols. So if Brian used this symbol, so I will use this symbol so that we can follow. Now here, I'm sure everyone already trying, and you should be able to understand the whole picture here. This is talking about HL Bank. I'm not sure whether it's a Hong Kong Bank or not. Okay, so we call it HL Bank. Shows that 75% of the loan are completely repaid. So what is the first stage? What's the first branches?
The P is paid and the U is unpaid.
So the first thing is paid. Repaid. So we use, you don't use what? You don't use R. You use what?
P.
P.
Paid, paid.
P, right? So we use symbol P as a repaid loan. And the probability, if you use P, then you write PP, you say PP. Careful, PP, because P is repaid. Okay, then unpaid loan shows that 85%. So the U is what? Unpaid.
Yes. The L
No,
is
some of you use different symbol. Go ahead. Don't need to follow. If you use other symbol, go ahead. Don't follow. Make sure you know how to draw the branches.
then the L is less than 2 years.
So the first stage, talking
More than
about two, repaid and unpaid. So the probability is 0.75 and unpaid is 0.25 here. This is the first stage. Second stage. Second stage talk about employment. So the person can be employed for less than 2 years or more than 2 years. So what is the symbol you use? M. M means what?
More than 2 years.
Everyone, if you use other symbol, go ahead. No need to follow M. And the other one is what? Employ less than 2 years. So that's your L, right, Brian?
Yes.
So the first stage, repaid and unpaid. 0.75, this one have to be 0.25, total is 1. Okay, second stage, we talk about employment. This is your prior probabilities. This is your conditional probability. Stage 2 always your conditional probability. That's why I said if you know how to write the symbol, better still. If you don't know, just write the number. So here, if the loan is repaid, what is the probability that the person employed less than 2 years? The question mentioned here, 25%. Those have already repaid what? The probability is 25%. So here they write P is your condition. Employ less than 2 years, 0.25. So that means those with the repaid one, and M means what? Employed more than 2 years should be what? 0.75 already, no? Because total 1 minus 1. And this is your joint probabilities. So the first one 0.75 times 0.25. The second one 0.75 times 0.75. Look at this. Okay, next stage. Those with the unpaid loan one. So you read the unpaid one. Unpaid loan, which is employ more than 2 years. Sorry, less than 2 years. Here, unpaid loans show 85% have been employed less than 2 years. So less than 2 years, condition is paid already 0.85. So meaning that those more than 2 years, With the condition paid already, sorry, with the condition unpaid, 0.15, 1 minus 0.85. And then you write down the job probability, this one times this one, and this one times this one. So make sure you write correctly. P times L, P times M, U times L, U and M. So everybody work harder. Make sure you know how to write this and this one. Again, if you really still don't know, don't worry, just write the number. But make sure your branches is correct. You know the joint probabilities. Okay, next answer the question. What's the probability that a particular loan have been employed for less than 2 years? Less than 2 years is what? PL. So Brian, what's the answer? Yeah, less than 2 years. PL. Now less than 2 years, you see here, L can be paid the loan already. L also can be unpaid the loan. So you have to take this one, paid and employ less than 2 years, plus this one, never paid the loan and employed less than 2 years. So you take this one, plus this one. That's the answer. Okay, given that just now are you still there? You asked this question. Given that a particular loan has been employed, a loan applicant has been employed for only 1 year. Only 1 year means what? Less than 2 years, right? Right? Only 1 year, ma. So M is more than 2 years, ma. L is less than 2 years. So only for 1 year, fall under which category? M or L? L, right? Right? Hello, everyone. So if you write the conditional probability, so here must be what? L, because only employed for 1 year, ma. 1 year still less than 2 years, so your condition must be what? L. Who just now asked me this question? Are you okay now?
It's cancelled.
So Ryan, just now you asked me that question.
No, it's Kenfu.
Kenfu. Now okay already, Kenfu? Understand?
Yes.
So what's the probability repay the loan? So what? Yeah. So how do you write? Pay the loan and employ less than 2 years divided by employ less than 2 years. So P and L is which one? P and L is this one, 0.1875. Divided by PL. PL is here. 0.4. Okay. Question 11. Everybody okay? Question 10. So we have less than 10 minutes. Can we go to table? This morning we learned the contingency table, right? Okay. So after this sheet diagram, you can go and try your partial question. Try as many as you can. So the second type of probability concept is involve contingency table. Now, I don't see any answer here. And can I give you 1 minute, everyone? You try this one first. Can do or not? You get the answer. You get answer. Question 11. So again, this type of question, a long story. Talk about invoice. Okay, we don't have somebody haven't post the answer. Never mind, we do it together. So this is about invoice. You know invoice, right? Prepared by Trade Clerks XYZ. Now, this morning we learned the contingency table. Can be in column, can be in row. So here can be joint frequency, joint observation. Now, altogether there are 1,000 sample of invoices. 300 were prepared by X total. 400 prepared by the 300 by the clerk Y and 400 by the clerk Z lah. Okay, the answer, put it somewhere first. Okay, so here got error by each clerk process 6, 15, and 12. Non-error E bar. This is the remaining. So from one sample selected, find the probability that it was prepared by Z. Okay, how do you write the symbol? Probability Z. Okay, this one we can do together because we done already. Now PZ, it never mentioned whether got error or no error, right? It just mentioned prepared by clerk Z. So what do? You must see all together. You don't see the error or non-error. You take the whole thing, 400, divide by, always divide by the total. Any questions? Unless you mention prepared by clerk Z and whether got error or no error, then you have to see the joint one. Okay, it contains an error. How do you write? E is an error. So we define your E is what, then E bar is what, then PZ. Z means prepared by clerk Z, Y means prepared by clerk Y, X means prepared by clerk X. Okay, write your story, write your definition. So error, P error, it never mentioned which clerk. So you have to take clerk X, clerk Y, and clerk Z. Altogether, how many? 33. Always divide by 1,000. So far, any questions from anyone at home? Okay. It was prepared by Z and contain. So how do you write? Prepared by Z Clark, N we use this one, right? And contain error. E is the error. Okay, so here we got two what? Observation. Join, we call it join. That means prepared by Clark Z and contain error. So we have to look at what? Look at the Z. Look at the error. So you have to look at row and column. Row, error, 12, and prepared by Clark Z altogether. 12 out of 1,000. Any questions from anyone? Okay, D. It was prepared by Z given that. So given that means what? Condition. What's the condition? Error. So how do you write? E is the error. Prepared by Clark Z. Everybody okay? Make sure you write correctly. So the error is the condition. Now formula, P, Z, and E divided by what? PE. So Z and E is given by here, 0.0, yeah, 0.012 divided by P error. Error is where? Here, 0.033. And the last one, given that prepared by Clark Z. Is this my answer? Yes. Prepared by Clark Z. Error. Where's your answer? This one. Right, the balik one?
The left side. Answer.
Which one?
At left side.
Yeah, but look at your E. Why your E is should be Z, huh?
Yes, sir.
I think you have to balik, right? Your answer. Prepared by Z, huh? This is our condition.
Oh, yeah. The ballet.
Balik already, right? So it should be prepared by Clark Z, error. E and Z divided by EZ. Okay, so you go and do it, everyone. Okay, that's all. So for question 12 and 13, next week, finish it, and then we continue with tutorial 4. Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Stay safe. Any questions? If not, I will stop recording.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So prepare well for your quiz next
Thank
week.
you, sir.
All right. Welcome.